Hey guys, so this is Jason, Investor Professor. Today we're going to be talking about finding homes using HomePath Fannie Mae. There's some good deals to be found there, and you could find some foreclosures that are owned by Fannie Mae. If you're a house hacker, there's some special programs that Fannie Mae does. So let's get to it. All right, so let's get to it. Say so you're looking for a home, and we're going to actually be putting an offer today, and we're going to be in the great state of Maryland. So we're just going to, I think I can do MD. Yeah, it's smart enough. So you can put whatever you want in there, like Maryland, state, city, whatever. I'm keeping it broad just so I can show you guys more and more, I guess, sample sizes for properties. And so here we're looking at, I'm going to take a look at this property because it's a first look property. That's going to distinguish the type of properties that you can buy and can't buy as an investor. I'm just going to clarify what an investor means because I know some of the investors that are watching this are house hackers, so you're going to live in a house. As far as Fannie Mae is concerned, you're not an investor. You're an owner occupant. So you're an investor if you're not going to live in a property. If you are going to live in a property, then you're owner occupant. That's simply it. Whether you're going to make money or not on it, that's not Fannie Mae's concern. Alright, so we're going to take a look at this one because it's in the first look period, so I can just show you some things about that. By and large, you probably notice where it says make an offer, online offer. Almost all of them nowadays have that. I will say that make an offer is kind of misleading because it's only for real estate agents, but show you what that looks like and what your agent will be putting in and the type of information they'll be entering. This property is in its first look period. That means, as you can see on the screen, only owner occupants and public entities, which is probably not anyone watching this video, can bid on the home. So the only ones who can make an offer. So they set that aside. Well, unlike other sites, they actually literally tell you how many days are left in that period. I'll just demystify that for you. So all states except for Nevada, the first look period is 20 days, and the state of Nevada is 30 days. So once the property hits this site, it's got 20 days. It's going to be in the first look period. After that, it's open competition to pretty much anybody. Now, I'll go ahead and add some of this stuff in here in case you are an owner occupant. You can get closing assistance. So that means that usually about 3% you can ask for from Fannie Mae, and they're going to give you that. So they'll help you out with that. And you see that right here. If you're a ready buyer, that basically just means you're going to get that. I'm not going to go too much in it. If you want to learn more, click the site. This is not for investors. This is for owner occupants. I think they require you to take a class, and then it talks about financing opportunities. Again, all this is for owner occupants, and they allow you to get some get in the house with very low down payment. And this is just on theirs. I can say Fannie Mae properties seem to be in better condition than most any other RIOs as far as between the public entity RIOs and actually a lot of the banks. Theirs just seem to be in better condition. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what the breakdown is of why some go to HomePath. So this is essentially this one. It's in actually pretty decent condition. Like I said, most of these are really geared towards homeowners. I have represented a lot of buyers who have done these, but by and large, I've done a lot more other transactions, whether it was bank-owned RIOs, actual auction type RIOs, or like HUD and even VA. I've seen a lot more of those work than these, just because they're in really marketable condition like this one. Now some aren't, and I'm going to show you one, and we're going to look at putting an offer on that. So you can see this one's like literally they've cleaned it up, and they have known to do work to HomePath foreclosures. So you might find a good deal in a slower market. You never know. You can lowball them, and you might get it, you might not. So I would say you may find something that works for you on this site. I have had buyers that have found stuff that works for them on this site. Even a guy doing a burr, his first burr he found from here. So it's not to say it can't be done. All right, so the property we're looking for is way out in eastern Maryland. Here we go. I think it's here. I think it's this one. No, it's not. That's an interesting one. There it goes, right here. So we're going to be putting an offer in on this one today. It's not much, but the return is not too bad. Because it's my first offer on this one, I'm going to be lowballing it. It's a slower market, and this one's been on the it's a slower market, and this has been on their site for a while. So you can see basic MLS type information right here. They're not going to really show you condition like HUD does. So they're going to show like your bill, type of heating, and all that. Take it with a grain of salt. Go take a look at it for yourself. It's really hard outside of the pictures to distinguish whether this property would work for you. All right, so this one definitely needs some work, and that's why I'm interested in it, because I can get it below market, put some work into it, and I'm looking at it as a buy and hold for right now. All right, so right here I've already put in an offer for this. I actually just kind of did like cooking shows do. I've already prepped it, show you how it works, but I want to pull a finished one out the oven. So this is an offer already put on. As you can see, a lowball did counter. Well, not really counter. They said they asked for highest and best offer. It's very interesting because I'm not going to say that when they asked for it, they're bluffing, but they have received other offers probably on this property. It's been on the market for over 6 months. It's probably coming up on 9 months. So there's been other offers. They haven't gotten what they asked for, or at least what they found acceptable. So they're offer shopping essentially. They're saying we have other offers to make your highest and best. Have they had other offers that they're really mulling over that are active? Probably not. So I'm actually going to just keep it where it's at. There's no need for me to move it up. I'd rather them reject it outright. That's just my strategy. Because they didn't accept it. That's fine. It's well under asking, so I didn't expect them to. But they're giving me until the 7th, which is tomorrow, to update the offer. Come the 7th, they'll probably reject it, or they may accept it. I'll make another video and update you guys and see how it went. But let's view the offer and see what's all in it. Alright, so right now it just shows offer status under review because I put it in. But if I was putting it in, they give me 24 hours, unlike other sites, to go ahead and get everything in. Because I was doing a cash offer, there's not much in the way here. But if I was asking for closing costs, I would do it here, and it would come from my net. If I was asking for any other concessions, it would come from my net as well. They ask for the type of a buyer, public funds, co-broker. That's really for your agent to know, but that just basically means that you're not using a listing agent. And at the end of the day, guys, really don't use a listing agent, because if I did need something, utilities turned on, questions about the property, even viewing the property, listing agents, not all the time, but often, really busy. Especially in areas that are really dense, very urban areas where they're getting a lot of properties. Out here, this guy, he may not have as many. I didn't look it up, but I see a lot of real agents that like you just really can't get in touch with them because they have so much property. So I would say get your own buyer's agent. They're going to work for you. You don't have to pay them. They're going to pay them. Doesn't help or hurt you, especially on a home path. I mean, it doesn't hurt you at all, especially on a home path. I only put down 500 earnest. They don't dictate how much. That could play into a factor on this, but because I don't really see any other competing offers on the table, there was no need for me to put a whole lot of earnest money down. And then I just put, do I have any contingencies? Now, so Fannie Mae is not a whole lot to show here because it is pretty straightforward. It's a pretty, run-of-the-mill kind of site. But I just wanted to make sure that you guys are aware that you can go on HomePath, you can find deals. It's not my number one place to find deals, but it is a good place to find deals. Alright, so until next time, thank you for watching. If it's anything that you like, please like. If you want to know about upcoming videos, about finding deals, financing deals, analyzing deals, we have all those videos coming up. Please press the subscribe button below. Thank you.